Go sit out in the toilet, in the mole toilet, and just chat for hours.
Sure.
Yeah.
Coffee's nice, isn't it?
Usually, probably not in the manner you've had it, though.
What did you say is nice?
Coffee.
How did you have it then? You put 4 spoons, 4 teaspoons?
4 large spoonfuls.
Large?
Mm.
Hold on a minute, like a...
Basically 8 teaspoons of coffee.
And then I put it in a cup, and then I put the milk in the cup, a little bit like this much, and then I stir it. And then... Do you like coffee?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh.
I'd rather drink tea, though.
Tea boring. I go wee.
Oh, I don't think I can eat any more custard creams.
I don't want any more now.
Right, for both our sakes, we're going to move these biscuits away.
I feel sorry for him in a way, because that's anything like when I've had my Red Bull. Babe, it was awful. I literally wanted to cry, because I'd come home from partying. Woody.
What?
Ow! Just falling asleep then.
Hey?
Just falling asleep then.
You all Sammy? Hey? How you feeling, dude? You good now?
You alright, Sam? Oh, what was that?
Have you been ill?
Have you been ill, Sam?
No, not yet.
Did you try and be sick?
No.
You sure?
We've wrapped ourselves right up in this.
Why are you not being so nice? What have you got planned?
We didn't care about you.
Go to bed.
Oi, Molly.
Yeah?
What are you up to? I bet you're up to no good, and I know what it is as well.
No, it's not what you think.
Yeah, sure. Baby, don't worry.
No, it's not what you think.
Ah.
I took it for him.
Been up to... Oh.
Why is this floor always wet? Like, look.
Because maybe it's a bathroom that's been shared by about 10 different people.
Look, why is there a puddle there? The shower's there. Drives me mad.
Moly.
This is probably the most
Oh, babe,
disgusting.
I love it here on this spot.
This is the most disgusting room in the house.
Say that.
How can you love the dirtiest room in the house?
Tells you something about me, doesn't it?
It tells me a lot about you. Tells me all I need to know, actually.
Yeah.
That's why I like you.
You'll have to, when I go, you'll have to come and lie here and think of me.
I will. I'll cry if you go.
Oh, don't say that.
I will.
Will you be upset if I go?
I'll be very upset if you go.
Oh, bless.
I'll be very, super upset.
Oh.
After I laugh hysterically. No, I don't want you to go. You better not go,
Everyone
Joe.
will think, oh, look at Mazza being over the top.
I'd be like, never liked the bitch.
She was a bitch, but I liked her.
I'll go into the diary room and go, I miss Joe so much.
Wait, you better remember I'll be watching.
I go, I go.
You know what'd
but
be
listen,
funny
listen,
again?
listen.
Hold on, this is the funny thing, right? Watching it when it started, hold on, going to launch, didn't get in. Watching it when it started, thinking that's it for me. Then getting in, then getting out, and still being at home and watching it, and it's still on.
That would be
And
a
to
weird
think
cycle.
that-
And then
what
you'll
a
be back
weird
on finals
cycle.
night. Yeah. And then
That's
you'll be back on
nuts.
finals night.
That is really nuts, isn't it, babe?
Yeah, if you go this Friday, I'm going to go to the diary room and go,
I know when you're being fake.
no, but listen, I'll go, I really miss Joe. And I go, you got that, big brother? They go, yeah, fine. Right, she's a bloody bitch, you know. Oh, I don't want you to go. Why did you have to let...
Look, could you imagine, right?
Why did you have to let people
Babe.
dump stuff on your head?
To what things on my head?
You've been nominated Esty Noms. Why did you let people do
Oh,
that?
I didn't have no choice. babe.
You
What
could
could
have
I
ran
have
off.
No, but could you imagine if I go, or when I go, and then people are slacking me off if I'm watching it at home?
I'll defend you if anyone tries to slag you off.
Oh, no, you don't have to worry. You don't have to.
Probably me that's slagging you off then.
No, you masterpiece of work. You don't have to.
Of course I am, man. When anyone ever tries to say a bad word about Iffy, I'll always stick up for you.
I've not heard anyone say anything about her.
No, because
I've been here.
I've put them all in their place about it.
Oh, okay. What didn't they like about her then?
Not really any major dislikes or anything.
Seems quite sweet to me.
Yeah.
But I thought Rachel was first Rachel. And the other Rachel I liked.
The first Rachel, I never really got enough time to... I didn't really get to spend any time with her before she was evicted. Because half of the time she was here, I was a mole, so I was kind of on my mole.
Who was she friends with then?
Jovan and Iffy. And well, it's funny because the first week, I'd say probably the first 2 weeks, it was very much the divide of smokers and non-smokers. So all the smokers got on really well together, and all the non-smokers got on really well together.
What are you, non-smoker?
Non-smoker. You're a piss smoker, you only smoke.
Even though she was only here for a little time.
Yeah, 5 days.
I really liked her. She had such a nice, soft voice. And she was really funny and really kind and really nice.
So what happened to her? Why? I don't get it.
I think it was a mixture of things. She had a lot of stuff going on in the outside. And then I think she got like a bit like me, I suppose. You get a bit overwhelmed with being in the house.
But you coped with it fine that first week.
Yeah, I suppose it comes at different times, doesn't it? I think what made it worse for me was when people went that I liked. Then you listen. Then I used to listen to like different people talking about, like Dave and John particularly talk about like Big Brother and conspiracy. Like I don't think John will do it anymore because since going today on that to do that horse thing, he's come back with a new attitude towards what Big Brother's about and stuff. But prior to that, him and Dave would talk about a lot of different things. Remember that night when they were talking about you being the mole and how it, as if to say it was already decided. Do you get what I mean? Can you remember that night?
It might have well been, who knows?
Oh, well, however, but when you hear a lot of stuff like that, I like that. And they were bringing up other situations or scenarios.
I think a lot of elements in Big Brother are controlled because certain things they need to make sure goes off without a hitch. However, I think on the flip side, I think they like to leave a lot of it to spontaneity as well. So certain, I suppose, if you think of sort of like
journey.
Like, if you think of being in Big Brother as a boat journey, there's certain stops that the boat has to make that has to be controlled. But as it's getting from one post to the next post, they don't mind anything happening in the waves in between then. So certain things have to be controlled to make sure the show moves along as they like it to, but they'll also leave a lot of spontaneity to it. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I know you mean.
Today's task was... Do you know what? Today was a fun day, because...
Well, that bit of the task was good, wasn't it? What happened this morning? Oh, yeah, and then we watched the boys do the show. Oh, yeah, and you were part of that, weren't you?
Yeah.
That was good. That was really good.
Hey, you loved the bit where we thought we'd almost won.
Oh, that was hilarious.
We're like, shit, our plan backfired.
You were going to be sick. Andrew the blood had drained from his face.
Yeah, we made sure Andrew kicked one of his things over on the last one.
And then his amateur dramatics at the end.
Did it look believable, though?
Yeah, of course it did. Yeah. His EastEnders acting.
Good. But then we had our own fun task, whacking those
That
things.
was good.
That was fun, man. It's a shame it didn't go for longer.
To think so. No, it was good. Yeah, it's good when you got a task to do anyway, isn't it?
And then the party was actually quite fun.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
As limited as it was.
Yeah, but you're happy for that, even if it's just like 5, 10, half an hour. Because let's face it, it's not as though you're on the outside world at a party where there's different people mixing and stuff. So half an hour, 45 minutes, an hour, fraggling about it.